As I have mentioned in another video, I've had a lot of technical issues trying to put these together. But this is something that I ordered from DriveThruRPG. This is The Six Paths, Gender Among the Hjartlings, sourcebook for RuneQuest, Roleplaying in Glorantha, and Questworlds. Written by Eden Jones, I'm not sure, and illustrated by Katrin Durim. I'm butchering names. That's what I'm doing today. And here's the back. It is, as is typical for a lot of the RuneQuest stuff, particularly with this current edition, the art is really striking and very much captures the Bronze Age style and feel, which I feel like is kind of one of the things that I was missing from RuneQuest Glorantha for a long time. Having gotten into RuneQuest, never getting into RuneQuest until the last couple of years, but having known about RuneQuest since I first got into gaming back in the 80s, I never even realized that it was a Bronze Age setting. I thought it was yet another medieval fantasy. And so it was really with, partially when I did a Kickstarter for the second edition reprint and read through that I started to pick up on that idea. And then really with this current edition, Roleplaying in Glorantha, where really it hits home. I mean, this is it's so Bronze Age. But anyhow, take a look at. So this deals with gender in Glorantha, and Gloranthan culture is so rich, and there is so much with the culture, the society, with tradition, and with different gender roles that are, not maybe typical in other fantasy role-playing games. This has like characters of these various genders represented, and I feel that that's the sort of the strength with RuneQuest. There's so much cultural richness that is important to the game in a way that you just don't get. Some games, and it's not a bad thing. It's okay to play games in different ways, but some games are much more hack and slash, or Call of Cthulhu is probably my favorite game, but it's like solve the mystery, burn down the building at the end, and then bury yourself and hope that when the end comes, you don't get caught up in it. But RuneQuest Glorantha, this is culture and society are so important. They're such key elements to how the game plays that I think it's really good to have explorations of elements of society and culture. So I'll be curious to read this. I will check it out at some point. As I'm recording this video, I've owned it for probably a month, but after all these problems, here I am recording this video again, but I haven't had a chance to read it yet. It's from Jonestown Compendium, which is sort of like the Miskatonic repository for RuneQuest. It's, you can get it on DriveThruRPG, which is where I picked this up. I believe it is a name your own price. There's a certain minimum, I think, if you're getting it printed, but it's a name your own price, but it's worth picking up, I think. So I'll take a look at it, see how it meshes in with some of the other RuneQuest stuff that's out there. And as I'm continuing my journey into understanding Glorantha, which is a slow process going on in the background while I'm working on everything else. That's it for this, I guess. I will see you in the next video when eventually the item that came in damaged from my drive-thru order is being replaced. When that eventually shows up, I'll record a video for that. So that's it for me today. Take care.